Hi everybody, as promised this is just a quick video showing you how to bring into Design Space the new Geo Heart acetate line box that I've just released today. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it in. There it is in my library. All the pieces come in the one SVG, and as usual over here in your layers panel you've got two groups of layers. The top group, which you select just by clicking on the name of it and it selects all the lines, is the basic cuts that need to be converted to scores. So you select those, go over to the operations menu, down to score, and you can see that they all become dashed lines, and you know you've done that correctly. Then you need to ungroup them. So back over to the layers panel, up here at the top, click on ungroup. Next job is to ungroup the cut pieces and all the little tiny cuts that are in those. So you select that group again, and all you do now is just click ungroup, and lastly select the whole SVG by clicking right at the top of the layers panel and click ungroup once more. I'll just zoom out a little bit, and now you're ready to attach the individual score pieces to the pieces that they relate to. So the quickest way to do that, click on screen somewhere near a piece, drag an imaginary box to select the box and its cutting score lines, and press attach. And for these, where I would normally say do each piece individually, because these pieces, you've got the liner, the lid liner there, the base that you fold with the ridge in the middle there, and the little thing that tucks over that ridge to hold it in place, they all cut just on one A4. So all we're going to do with that one is select the whole thing, all three pieces together, and just click attach. And so you can see now that when we move them, they're all attached together. This this piece won't cut on A4. It's a biggish box for these 4 hearts, so you need a sheet of A3 for this and a sheet of A4 acetate for that. I can actually only find acetate in A4 sizes. I use 240 micron acetate, which I buy from where do I buy it? Crafter's Companion online. It's the cheapest I've found and one of the best. It's really clear, really shiny, and nice and strong. So if I hit make it, you can see that that's really quite wide, and in fact I bet it won't let me choose. No, it's not even going to let me choose A4. So you're going to click OK to the long mat for the piece that cuts out of A3, and this piece, even though it's not letting you choose A4, don't worry. All you're going to do when you put the acetate on your mat is you're going to move it over. If you're on an Explore Air 2, you're going to move it over about 5mm that way, and 5mm from the top guide on your mat down, and then you've got enough room to cut the whole thing. What was I going to say then? Oh yeah, as mentioned in the listing, that if you've got the maker, that scores acetate well with the wheel, but unfortunately the stylus doesn't touch it, doesn't touch acetate. So if you use the Explores, or if you've only got the stylus for your maker, you're going to need to hand score these. So actually what I will show you, this obviously will score just fine, that's card, but on these, this is only if you only got the stylus or you're on an Air 2. To save time, just hide the score lines. So where you can see the score, you've got the eye at the side of it there. When you click on it, it hides it or shows it. So we're going to hide the scores because there's no point in sending it to score, and it will cut quicker. And then, as I mentioned in the listing, you're going to go ahead and score these manually. You can use your stylus to do it. Take your stylus out of your machine, get a ruler, and you're going to go everywhere there would be a score. So everywhere you can see a line there, you're going to score a line with your ruler and your stylus. But for cutting purposes, we're going to hide it. There's no point in leaving it on there. Your stylus will still do it, take the time up to score, and there's no need because it doesn't put a mark on it, sadly, the stylus. So there we are. I think that's it. If you've got any questions, because it is a slightly unusual one, this, I'm actually getting you to work in acetate now, which I really like, and I love this box. I really like the idea of not having to wrap these gorgeous hearts. I always think it's a shame when I see them with loads of cellophane wrapped around them. If you've got any queries, come back to me. As always, I'm really happy to help. Thanks a lot. Bye.